Hello and welcome everyone to the Global Meditation with the Alchemy Collective Consciousness. My name is Christian. I am part of the Alchemy ground crew, and the other members of the ground crew are NLRI, who are here on Vancouver Island in Canada. Maria is in Germany, Saarala is in Florida, and Paula is in Montana. And now I pass you on to NLRI.
Thanks, Christian. So glad to be here, everybody, and hard to believe we're almost at the end of February. So thank you so much. So we have a couple of quick announcements, and then we are going to move into our global meditation. And so the first one I'd like to share with you is about the essence of purity. And this program is either your choice of 11 or 22 days of infusions, and it's your original blueprint. And the closest thing, it is blue diamond light in another form. So it is your original blueprint. It is for your soul for the human body as you are awakening. And we do 5 and 10-minute infusions on a Facebook Live page. So if you enjoy the blue diamond light and you want to continue to add to the energies of your original blueprint, this is a great program to work with you. And it's like if you could imagine that you were a container, a container, and it was time to start putting what you're supposed to hold back in. So this is like drop by drop as we continue to put our original blueprint back into the human body, into the configuration we have here and now. And so if you have any questions about it, please let me know and I'd be happy to share. But it is really a profound and supports you energetically right now. And that is called the Essence of Purity. And you can find that on my website, sparklesoflove.love. And that is starts next Monday. All right. And as you have heard before, the Mexico gathering, we are several weeks away. It is in April 15th to the 22nd, and we are very excited to be back in our very first in-person gathering. And we're going back to a place in Mexico. We have been on 3 other gatherings, so the energies are already held there and are very strong. It's a beautiful place. You'll see in the picture there, that is actually right in front of Mar de Jade. We're on the Pacific Ocean, and they have fabulous food and all kinds of room options. And I can't wait to hug people and to get to be an in-person gathering again. So you can find out more about that on the Alchemy's website, thealchemycollective.org, under events. And we'd love to have you join us. All right, I'm going to leave that up for a minute and let's get started and see what the alchemy has for us today. So I'm going to ask everyone to first consciously connect to the light and just see, feel, or sense as we bring in that pure source light. And we're going to ask everyone to consciously connect to your highest self. And consciously connect to your alchemy guide, And as you're getting connected here, I'd just like to say a welcome to Peg and Stella and Debbie, John and Emily, Ellen, Emile, Emilia, Cassandra, and Heather. And just see before you a beautiful golden disc. It's the alchemy's travel disc, and it's bigger than the size of a dinner plate. And as you step upon it, just feel as it brings you up, up, up to the alchemy's field. But as many of you know, over these last weeks, the alchemy's home crystal, which we would normally walk down the field to, has moved. It has moved to Mexico, to the bay that you see on the picture in front of you, as well as the alchemy temple. Everything has moved to Mexico in preparation for the gathering. So just feel as your golden disc brings you from the alchemy field, and it's going to bring you here over the ocean to the crystal. And you're going to hover on your golden disc above the ocean in a circle around the crystal. Greetings, beloved ones. We are the alchemy, and on this day it is our pleasure to be present with you. And we call forth on the one you know as Ribbons, Anna Larai, Christian, Mother Gaia, and Karela to step into the crystal. Karela is already present. And see or feel now as we begin to run our energy first through Anna Larai, and see or feel as a purple ray or ribbon comes down through Anna Larai, and it connects out her heart to connect with yours as we form a group heart for our time together. And see or feel now as a blue ray or ribbon comes down through the one named Christian, and it connects with his heart and goes out to connect with yours. And it goes out the back of your heart. And it moves all the way around this crystal, connecting to each person here with us live and each person listening to the recording. Beautiful. And see or feel now as a green ray or ribbon comes down and connects with Mother Gaia. And it comes through her heart to connect with yours. And lastly, a platinum ray or ribbon comes down and connects with the heart of Karila, the consciousness that will replace Mother Gaia. And she sends that from her heart to yours. And we share with you that just like at home base where our crystal is normally, there are now 11 rings of angels, of Terra crystal angels, around the Mexico crystal. And see or feel as there is a ring of mythical creatures and earth animals behind these 11 rings of Terra crystal angels. And the next ring is what we call enlightened ones or ascended masters. And finally, there are various galactic high council members also here around the crystal. And we are over the Bay of Chacala, here on the Pacific coast, right in front of Mar de Jade. And we share with you oof, we share with you that the energies continue to build for our gathering, and we thank you for being present with us. And from this space of a group heart around the crystal, we would ask you if you would join us in repeating our intentions for 2023. And we would ask you to repeat these each day 3 times, one repetition. So you say it 3 times, and that is one repetition. That is all you need to do to help create the energetics. And yes, these energetics tie in with the gathering of our intention to birth the next layer of consciousness. So within 2023, all of humanity can opt for a gentle awakening to remember their true divine nature. Within 2023, all of humanity can opt for a gentle awakening to remember their true divine nature. And within 2023, all of humanity can opt for a gentle awakening to remember their true divine nature. And see or feel now, beloved ones, as we begin to run the diamond lights, the next wave of ascension energy. All of the diamond lights carry the codes of remembrance of who you are on all levels, not only human. And the white is the base diamond light, the pink is to support the human body, and the golden is to support you in healing. And you may call on these up twice a day, up to 30 consecutive minutes, but one of the times is always at bedtime, beloved ones. So see or feel now as the white, the pink, and the golden diamond lights begin to flow down from source and into your crown chakra and down through your body for our time together. Simply receive. And continue to receive. So you are connected to us through Analarai, Christian, Gaia, and Karila, who are all within the temple. And if you look over your shoulder, you will see that a bridge was built from the crystal here to the alchemy temple, which hovers above the resort, and all of this will come over the resort and the land when Analarai and the rest of the ground crew arrive at Mardahade on April 15th. Until then, we are held, these energies are growing and being held in the higher realms. So just receive. And as you fill up with the diamond lights, the white diamond light, any overflow, will flow into the crystal, into the Mexico crystal, which is merged here with our home crystal in preparation for the gathering. And the pink and the golden will stay within your form, and we are filling you up to support you energetically. We would ask you how many of you are feeling the changing energies on your planet. Just raise your hand and leave it up a moment. How many of you are feeling the changing energies on your planet in whatever way you want to call it? Just hands up if you're feeling or noticing the energetic shifting around. More than half of you. Beautiful. Thank you. And we share with you that this will continue, and the intensity of the shifting and changing will continue throughout 2023. And as you can see in the center of the crystal, Karila stays here permanently, a part of her, as she bilocates or locates many ways. And see that she is flowing the vibrations we call Newvenation into the crystal, into the energetics, into the earth planes in preparation for April. And to those of you who are first with us, Newvenation is a combination. It is a new word for a new energy. It is a combination of the earth regeneration energies or rejuvenation energies, and it is the new vibration that Karila is bringing onto the planet as part of the awakening and the shift. And so this combination we call Newvenation, and it is flowing in preparation for the gathering. And feel now as Karila sends, if you wish it, Newvenation into your heart, directly into your heart chakra. Just if you wish this, just say yes, yes. And just receive this vibration and energy directly into your heart. And as Karila has shared, Newvenation, that when she sends it to you directly, is to support the human physical body. And the essence of purity, which comes forth with Analarai and Non and the family of El, the essence of purity is really for your soul, to imprint and ground and build your original blueprint once again into the human physical body. It is taking that original blueprint, not the copy of the copy of the copy of the copy that you have now. And so Newvenation and the essence of purity work beautifully together to support your growth, your awakening, your remembering. And as more of your original blueprint comes forth, Newvenation can support you even more. For Newvenation is primarily designed for that new human template. Your bodies as they are now, currently, yes, can handle it, but in small amounts. But as the next layer of energetic templates comes forth for humanity in 2024, as you call it, it is in the testing stages now with the prototype. Then your body, your revised body, will be able to hold more of the Newvenation. It will support you more. We hope that this makes sense to you. And the white, the pink, and the golden diamond light continue to flow, supporting you and filling you up, saturating you. And the overflow of white diamond light goes into the Mexico crystal, and Karila is flowing Newvenation directly into your heart for another couple of minutes. Simply receive. We are going to go into the silence a few minutes while Karila continues to flow this, and you can not be distracted by our words. It will be another 3 minutes of this direct infusion into your heart. And you are receiving Newvenation here in the Mexico crystal from Karila for another minute and a half. And gently, Karila stops flowing the Newvenation directly into your heart, and it continues to flow within this Mexico crystal. And once again, we begin to run the flow of the vibration of peace. Because in these energetic times on your planet, peace is always valuable to the body systems, to the energetics. It is a very high vibration and supports you in many ways. So simply feel and receive the vibrations of peace. And the vibrations of peace continue to flow along with the white, the pink, and the golden diamond light. And from this space of peace, as you flow around, you are around the crystal, we invite you now to place your hands forward, palms up, and reach in up to the wrist, into the crystal, into the Mexico crystal, and receive this flow of energy, this energy from source to support the gathering, to support the awakening. Simply receive. And we are going to do this for 5 minutes in silence, beloved. Do not let your minds wander. Just simply receive, hands up, as though you are receiving. And so, beloveds, we invite you to pull your hands out at this moment, and the peace and the diamond light continue to flow to you. And we wish to speak to you for a few minutes. We wish to offer you our deepest apologies, for we understand that one of you, one brave individual who we greatly honor and appreciate, wrote to Anna Larai and said that they had been, we don't know the exact words, they were upset and triggered by by what they felt was pushing too much about our gathering. And that was the word they used. They are pushing their agenda on us to be at the April gathering. And we want to apologize, for it is never our intention to upset you or trigger you. That is not what we wish to do, for that does not support your vibrational frequency. What we have been doing and what our intention has been was to keep you informed of the urgency of this gathering here and now in April. What we had hoped to do was nudge those that have been and still are what you call sitting on the fence about attending. And we share all of this with you, the urgency and what we hope to do and what is required, because we have believed that you want to know this. The analogy that we used, whether it was very good or not, was that if you had a child that had won a scholarship at the best school in their field, a full scholarship, but the child had not answered yet, had not accepted. The deadline was approaching, and they were just not dealing with it, so to speak. Most parents would do everything they could to get their child to accept, to do what would give them the best outcome and the best life. And this would be, whether it is a good analogy or not, our rough example that we give to you of why we have spent so much time and energy talking to you about this. And maybe this was only one who was triggered, but we don't think so. Anna Larai tells us that she feels it was probably more people who were triggered. And as we would say, or as Anna Larai would say to you, if you are triggered, you know it's your stuff. It is a gift to you to go and see where the wound is, what you need to heal, and we concur with this. But we think what we shall do is roll back a little bit. We have told you it is important. We have told you why. We have even told you what we want to co-create there. We want to birth the next layer of consciousness energetically for humanity. And so, if any of you have any comments or questions, now is the time. And we thank you and again apologize and hope you accept our apology if we have triggered or pushed you a little too far or made you uncomfortable. But we only want what's best for you and for the planet. We only want to be in co-creation with you, to have as much grace and ease for the awakening that you are in as possible. Is there anything you would like to ask or add? Or maybe many of you were triggered. Or maybe not. Maybe some of you found it helpful. And so one writes, Beloved Alchemy, understanding the importance of this gathering, it is disheartening that the way structures are on Earth, it does not allow for many possibilities to join you, but we do desire to comply. Much love. We thank you, beloved one. We thank you. And so it seems no one else has anything they wish to add. And another says, if anything we have felt, it's excitement about the gathering and joy. There has not been any doubt for us to attend, and we are doing what we can to be there. We thank you, beloved ones. We thank you. And know that it is all perfect. Know that it is all perfect. And so the vibration of peace continues to flow through you, and the white and the pink and the gold and diamond light. And should you wish now, you may move your golden disc directly into the crystal with your back touching the outer edge. So you are just on the inside and your back is touching the inner edge of the crystal. You may move your whole body, your disc, into the crystal to receive. And we will move into silence once again. And we are going to have you in there for what you call 8 of your minutes. If it is too much, you may just bring your golden disc back out. And at the same time, peace and the diamond lights will continue to flow to you. And so we ask you now to gently move your golden disc backwards out of the crystal. The vibrations of peace and the white, the pink, and the golden diamond light continue to flow as you are still here around the crystal. And one asks us or states, birthing is a new consciousness has been going on for some time in the higher realms. I don't subscribe to your point that this is unique. Beloved, we agree with you. Of course, the birthing a new consciousness has been going on for some time in the higher realms. And we have never shared or stated that this is unique. We are sharing that we are part of this, that our focus, for the first time in many of in 10 years, we felt that it was time to maybe say what our focus was going to be, instead of asking you to join us on pure faith and trust. And so this is why we shared the birthing the next layer of consciousness. Now, what we do, as many other, there are many other things happening on your planet all at once. And what we are wanting to work on is releasing some of the energetic anchors that prevent the birthing of the next layer of consciousness. So with the work that we hope to do with the group that show, it is much like the last gathering, where anchors on the planet were released that kept you out of sovereignty. Not all of them, but pieces of them. The same is here. To birth the next layer of consciousness, there needs to be further energetic shifts in the energies held on and around planet Earth. And this is how we wish to work. And we honor all other groups in the higher realms and any on your planet that are working towards the birthing of the next layer of consciousness. And so we thank you for your comment. And so the vibrations of peace gently stop flowing. And the white, the pink, and the golden diamond light gently stops flowing. And Karila gently releases her platinum ray or ribbon connected to your heart. And Mother Gaia gently releases the green ray or ribbon connected to your heart. And we ask Christian to release the blue ray or ribbon connected to your heart and forming the group heart. And Anna Larai gently releases the purple ray or ribbon connected to your heart. And Anna Larai and Christian and Mother Gaia move out of the crystal, the Mexico crystal. And your golden discs bring you all back to your own time and space. We are the alchemy, and it is our honor and pleasure to work with you each week. And we thank each of you for being here with us on Tuesdays to help the Great Awakening, to help raise the vibration to support humanity. And we thank each of you for all that you do on your individual levels, the kindness you offer others and strangers, the work you do on yourself, the saying of the daily intentions for 2023. We thank each of you, for this truly is a co-creation. Our blessings and love to each of you. Thanks, everybody. Have a great week. And next Tuesday, we are in the morning, 10:30 Pacific time. And we hope to see you there, March 28th. Nope, not March, February. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye for now.